Hey, good evening, everyone. It's Saturday night for me. You're probably receiving this message on Sunday afternoon, and I just wanted to give you guys a shout out and see if anybody got to watch any football today. I had the great pleasure of watching Alabama play my alma mater, Texas A&M University. You guys probably know about Johnny Football, their quarterback who's been in a little trouble, but I got to celebrate today and watch Johnny throw 45 yards for an 18-yard gain to Pope. I think it was number 18. It was just an awesome throw, and I tell you that just because it was a refreshing game for me on many levels, but mostly because I got to just sit and enjoy it. Normally, um, when and if you ever see me sitting down to watch TV, I typically have a laptop on my lap, and I'm focused on clicking on something or posting something, some kind of activity, which I am hoping and praying will be an income producing activity, but usually something that I can do mindlessly as I enjoy a little TV. Keep in mind, though, I don't watch much of it, but I really had a great time today watching football with my husband, and he really appreciated, the fact that I got to just sit and do nothing and enjoy the game like him. And in the job world or even in the online marketing world, before we reach that level of success that we're looking for, we tend to be multitaskers. Our job teaches us that. But all the while, the successful people, the CEOs of the world, are out there focusing on one thing. And, like when a CEO goes out to play golf, he leaves the office behind, he turns off his cell phone, and he goes out and he plays golf. He doesn't think about the business. He's out there just, clearing his mind, making way for fresh ideas, and, that type of focus really pays off. But I got to tell you a secret. There was something competing for my attention today. I did have my cell phone sitting next to me, and I had to watch it every few minutes because this is the kind of thing that I was seeing. Like I told you guys, I've learned something new from my mentor. I've been personally being mentored by a guy who earned over $100,000 last month alone and has done that for a while. But look at these opt-in notifications that I'm getting: 5:38 p.m., 5:57, 6:16, 6:21. These have been pouring in like this literally all day long for me. I've literally discovered a fountain or a faucet. And the really cool thing is I just had to set it up one time and I don't have to monitor it, although I love monitoring this. I can turn it down or I can turn it up at any time that I want to. It's all just in my control. It's awesome, and I can't tell you how excited I am. But I also wanted to share something else with you today, the evolution of a marketer. And what I mean by this, many of us have a long history in this industry, and we probably started out selling something, maybe pills, potions, lotions, soap, financial services in my case, to friends and family. And, a lot of us came to really be disappointed by that, and we moved to selling pills, potions, lotions, soap online. And many still do that today. But if you're like me, I kind of got frustrated with that as well, and I moved to what I thought was, a new level for me. It was an aha moment to sell tools, systems, training, even, things like an autoresponder or a course or an ebook or some, you know, course that someone else developed that we sell to our list. We sell to other marketers in hopes of, helping them do better with their marketing. And some of these things are awesome and they work to some degree. But I think if the arrow here is sort of leading up to the fact that a lot of times we get wrong information, and that wrong information is deemed to yield us only average or typical success. I mean, I've learned that recently that there's a lot of really cool products out there on like ClickBank or JVZoo, and I've bought a lot of them myself. I've learned some really cool stuff. I have this one little piece of software that helps me target market on Facebook, although I don't need that anymore after what I learned in the last couple weeks. But it's all good stuff, but it just doesn't help someone really get to the level of success. And like I've told you before in the past videos, the key is to actually connect with a personal mentor who is where you want to be. And that's where I'm at with my mentor. He has shared with me the top secret information that has led to me being able to get this kind of result. And you know, it's still true today that if you are going to market online, it all starts with this. You have to get subscribers, you have to get leads, you have to be able to connect with people and have their email address to be able to trickle information to them over time. Nothing has changed about that. You have to have leads coming in on a steady stream, and then you have to take them through a powerful sales funnel that does the selling, does the connecting with that person at their deepest core level, and causes them to buy, based on those emotions. We buy on emotion. It's just a proven fact of life. And I have that now, and I'm so excited, and I really felt like I needed to share that with you. So let me keep going here. This is another thing. I've made a personal decision that I'm going to really tone down my autoresponder emails that are going out. This is something I was taught recently, is to share this kind of stuff, these tools and things that help people market. And this is a screenshot of my back office, my autoresponder, and you can see by the red arrows that I have turned off a bunch of emails because in all good conscience I can't send those out anymore because I know that there's something better. And I'm not interested in helping people get typical results anymore or average results. I'm interested in helping people become the rock star that they've always dreamed about, the successful online marketer that gets results and that has the kind of time freedom that we all crave. I mean, that is like what's first and foremost in my mind right now in this journey that I'm on, is the time freedom that's just staring me in the face, because I don't have to be a multitasker anymore. I don't have to, worry about, well, do I have enough SafeList credits to mail out? Have I posted in all my Facebook groups? Have I done this? Have I done that? Have I posted some Craigslist ads? Have I written some articles? Have I, done some keyword targeted blog posts? Although those are a great way to get leads. What I have is even better than that. Like I told you, it's like a faucet, and it's something that I can literally, and I've proven this to myself, if I get 50 leads in one day with 4 campaigns, tomorrow if I just have 8 campaigns, I'll get 100 leads. It's scalable like that. And how long would it take me to set that up? Maybe 15 minutes. I hope you guys heard that. It's one marketing technique that takes me 15 minutes a day to double the number of leads I'm getting. So, if I want 1,000 leads a day, how much time do I need to spend? Maybe a couple hours one time. I just scale it up to there, and I'm doing that a little bit every day, in between getting these messages out to you and enjoying a little more time with my family. It's time for that. So anyway, just wanted to share that with you. You can be looking for a lot of those emails you've been getting from me to decrease. There may be one from time to time, stuff that I feel really strongly about that's really helped me. But if I buy or promote one, it's definitely going to be something that someone I know or myself has tested and that I have proven results. And I wouldn't share it any other way going forward today. So back to football. today during one of the commercial breaks, one of the broadcasters he asked the question, so, what does A&M have to do to beat Alabama? And this is a quote, and I I didn't really hear this until I heard him say the answer, and he said, "Be yourself." And then it caught my attention, and I looked up on the screen and I saw the question. The fact that he said "be yourself" caught my attention because that's exactly what I've been empowered or able to do with this new technique. I don't have to conform to a mold anymore. I can be that crazy one that I am. Like I told you in the video before, I can be myself and still win. And there are thousands of people with stories where they finally come to the realization that they can be themselves and win. And their stories are powerful, and it's those stories that sell. Because as people see those stories, those life-changing stories, they realize that that person that succeeded is just like them. And, I'm a scientist. My degree's in chemistry. And I love science. I love analysis. I love, critical thinking. Sometimes that gets in the way. I need to tap into that emotion and that spirit a little more than I do. But all that said, I'm just so encouraged that I'm going to be able to be myself and be vulnerable with my readers and share life stories, and really that's all there is to it. I don't have to have any greater skills than that. Maybe a few little technical skills, but don't ever let that hold you back, because the technical stuff is a piece of cake for me, and I can help you with that. Um, let's see. What I've learned about being myself is that I get to communicate in a whole new way. This is I told someone the other day or today that it's kind of like coming in for a landing on a plane, getting off, getting on a new plane and taking off, and knowing in my heart that that flight will look nothing like the flight from the past. And I was talking to a good friend of mine the other day, and we were talking about the story in the Bible about the Red Sea. And a few weeks ago, I kind of feel like I was like the Israelites who were up against a wall, and there was bad stuff behind them, bad stuff in their past that they were running from. But they were up against the wall, and there was nowhere for them to go. That's exactly how I felt. But God made a way for them, and I feel like God has made a way for me. And He parted the Red Sea, and I made it to the other side. And now I'm looking back on my past, and I'm seeing the walls of water caving in over that and covering it up. The past was the pills, potions, lotions, the marketing of tools and ebooks and many courses about this, that, and the other. All these things that get us so distracted. And now I'm looking forward to the promised land and being able to focus on one thing and succeeding and bringing a lot of people with me. And if this video has touched your heart in any way, this is a heart-to-heart message. I want you to reach out to me. Like I've told you in the past, this isn't for everybody, but if this is for you, or you have any, tingling in your heart, any tingling in your spirit that this could be from you, that you're curious or whatever, reach out to me and let me know what you're thinking. I'm a zero pressure kind of gal. I don't have to pressure anyone, but I can possibly answer your questions and tell you a little bit more. So just get back to me, get in touch with me, and let's start a conversation and see if this is something for you. And I want you to promise me that you'll never give up on your dreams, and you'll continue to be yourself, because you were created special. God doesn't make junk, and there is no junk in you. The only thing in you is great potential. But the key to that great potential is you getting the right information. Finally getting the right information. I feel like I have that information. I'm confident now. I can't wait. What I look forward to one day is being able to tell your story and how I made a difference in your story, in your life, and being able to say, I'm so proud of you for listening to your heart and taking action. And I hope to see you on the other side. Good night, and I hope you're having an awesome Sunday when you read this. Bye for now. This is Sherry Kirkland.